Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where last episode, after using the key obtained from Gondor, we revealed the Cloud Keep at last, heading inside to awaken the Queen of Agnus to learn more of what's at stake, only for Nia to be shot on revival, with Moebius D and J having tracked us here. After defeating the duo, the group then had a heart-to-heart with Joran to try and talk him down, telling him that he's more than what he was doing until D interrupted, forcefully interlinking with J before telling us of his history as a serial killer and engaging us in battle, which has just concluded in a smash.
I lost! Impossible! I won't accept it! I am D of the Moebius!
The man who is black blaze dark!
I won't be beaten by some idiot upstarts!
Black Blaze Dark?
You've heard of him?
I read about him in a textbook. An Agnian soldier from long ago who'd gone mad. Rather than take lives with his blade, he'd behead his enemies with talon-like swords, bring them back, and add them to his collection.
So that's who we're dealing with.
Is this your doing?
Jay, what are you trying to pull? I can't crush these fools if you hold your strength back. Give it to me, you no-good deadweight loser!
Deadweight loser?
Who else, kiddo? So give it up! Go on, give!
Look, you'd made it, Joran! You spread your true wings! So let me tell you, Joran, you're more than this. I can be more.
What? What's going on?
Alright! That's what I'm talking about!
With this much power, these chumps are...
That's enough now! I've got more than enough juice to... Hey! Are you listening? Jay!
The Black Fog!
I knew it!
Joran's doing that.
Stop it! Joran! If you don't stop, you're gonna die!
I can't move! Cut it out! Jay! Cancel me interlink now!
Move your ass! Do what I say!
I will not. I've decided. It's my choice. I will be different. Joran! This is who I am. Isn't it? Noah. Uni. Lands.
Jay, stop! If I die here, I won't...
Snuffing idiot. Always putting others ahead of yourself, you moron. You should have just looked out for number one.
But you were so scary, I didn't really feel like I had that option.
I suppose. I'm sorry, Joran. Maybe... if we meet again. Yeah. And next time, we will win.
That was... Joran.
Yeah, sure was. I swear, he hadn't changed one bit.
But this isn't okay. People shouldn't have to make such heartbreaking choices.
Yeah. That's exactly why we gotta move forward.
Yeah, well... What do we do? The Queen's... she's gone now.
What do we do? What can we even do?
This was supposed to be how we take back our world.
I'm so sorry. I knew I was half Moebius. I should have been more careful, but instead... Wow. That bastard! Stuck me good, he did. 2 centuries to the side and things that have been a sight worse.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, you must be...
Impossible. I saw it. I saw her being stabbed directly through the heart.
And all that blood everywhere. But now she's alive! Alive and kicking!
Yeah.
You are... Oh, that's good. So it worked after all. Your Majesty. My name is Nia. And I am the Queen of Agnus, one wing of Aionios.
Oh, that's our inter-chapter changer, is it? Well, boss battles galore. I will admit, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I did break a little bit during the bit where Lan stepped forward, being like, you changed me while being in Miyabi's costume. That made me titter a little bit. I don't know how Joran would think, but still. It just seems very big, beefy Lan's there in the nice flowery dress. It was great. But, with that said, we really gave it to D. Joran made his choice, came back to the side of good. Though the noble sacrifice, it had to play out, didn't it? Once we learned that that was a possibility, we knew it was going to be used. It then tried to get used by Senna and Lans at one point to be cancelled. But the smoking gun was still there, wasn't it? it truly, truly was still there. Did anyone seriously think that Nia was dead? I very much doubt it. After all, I'm guessing I'm going with the assumption that it's not really Nia with the exact biology that all these soldiers have. We're about to probably find out, though, exactly what's going on by moving on to seemingly Chapter 7. Chapter 6 complete. D defeated, a true psychopath. Quite crazy, that guy. 2 more Moebius. Down. I don't know how much of the alphabet we've worked our way through at this point. Let's finally get ourselves some answers, shall we? And by the way, yes, I did replicate that combo that I saw when I did that stupid damage in front of Kevez's castle, didn't I? And man, it was glorious. Absolutely glorious.
We have to keep track of our progress.
2.1 mil.
N and M. Another version of us. What are we really? Why do we exist in the first place? The answers are within me, together with her hopes and dreams. I will give them a voice. I will make him hear our truth.
"300 days remain to the intersection. It seems we might make it."
Yes. It took every bit of our combined intellects, but we built it.
To prepare for the time our 2 worlds collide.
All that we are is contained within. Memories and our souls.
We will all be gone, and then reborn. Will it be a new beginning, or our demise? No one can tell us that.
Time will run its due course and show us the true meaning of our deed. In the distant past, what was once a single world was cleft in twain. Plus and minus, on the surface, they were identical. These 2 worlds of opposing nature knew nothing of each other as they wended their way towards their own respective futures. However, the worlds yearned for each other. Against the solitude of existence, they strove to reunite. Though it would spell certain destruction, should the 2 worlds intersect, they would cancel each other out and cease to be, leaving only light. Light, a shining beacon in the darkness, the last common language left to us. Though we inhabited separate worlds, the medium of light allowed us to communicate for the very first time. And so we sought for a way to prevent total oblivion. We pooled our knowledge and through time gave birth to a single point of hope. Origin. An ark containing all the world's data, recorded in words of light, carrying hope into the future. Origin was a system we constructed to reboot the world's states. And then, time was upon us. The reboot process failed to initiate. Instead, in that instant, the worlds became still. By the will of Moebius.
So it's their fault.
And at the heart of it was their ringleader, Zed. You could say Zed embodies this frozen world.
But what does that achieve? Freezing everything.
Not a thing. He didn't need to do anything after that. Only to keep everything in its place in stasis and create an eternity to abide within. As was their wish.
He made our lives their sustenance.
Precisely so. In order to gain control of Origin, Zed captured the Kavesi Queen.
To what end?
To access the memories in Origin, to bend them to his will. He needed a key held only by its creators.
A key?
A heart might be more fitting. Zed used the key held by the Queen of Agnus and seized Origin in its entirety. Controlling Origin means controlling the world. And having shackled it, he can bend it to his will. Life and death are his playthings.
Life and death.
No one, not even M, knew the origins of this world.
So I guess you have another key.
Yes, it's in my possession. With its help, I was able to create the Ouroboros stones. Though most of the power is with Zed, I have been able to resist him to a small extent.
It's a cogwheel?
One of the gears from Origin. Through a process of catalysis between the Origin substrate and the core in my chest, I can generate the stones.
And thanks to that, we became Ouroboros.
Yes, but not completely.
Huh?
Remember, have you not succumbed to Moebius's power before? As I've said before, Zed commands the world's very fabric. Unfortunately, my own powers are sorely limited. And yet, you too can break Zed's fetters, as you've shown, smashing through the rules he established. With your Ouroboros powers and the Sword of the End, both.
The Sword of the End?
The sword you hold. It is a byproduct of resonance between the Kavesi Queen's heart and Origin.
Does that mean it's like an Ouroboros stone?
The Ouroboros stones and the sword, they're mere gimmicks. The crux of them lies with you. You see, there are keys inside of you too.
Inside of us.
Keys?
Finally, my efforts were rewarded. I'm glad to meet with all of you who embody hope.
Majesty, what is it that we must do?
Right. Infiltrate Origin, then free it and the Kavesi Queen from Zed. From the hands of Moebius once and for all.
If we do free it, will we get to change the world? It's so cruel and senseless. Can we undo that? Your Majesty...
If you desire to have a future before you.
I need to know. Zed and Moebius. Must they be our enemy?
Noah. Now that is something for you to decide. After confronting them and discerning for yourselves what they truly are.
All right.
Come this way.
We've made some new friends.
We have indeed. Nia on the affinity chart. Kind of a bit lonely right now, though, I must admit. Can't even see much about her. Age? You don't ask, right? It's rude. Okay.
Let's just sneak a peek.
Because my kleptomania cannot wait. I will pick these up. And we will head over there.
We have to keep track of our progress.
Don't mind doing a quick save before we do, though. Tell us more.
Behold. There at the nadir of the vortex sleeps Origin.
In the sea?
Deep beneath the sea where none may tread, Zed spins his world-spanning web.
So you're saying the Queen of Agnus, she's there as well?
Well, snuff me. I want to save the Queen as much as the next guy. But how are we supposed to even get there? You can't even get near without being ripped apart.
Yeah, but if anyone were to know the trick, it's Queen Nia. Seeing as, you know, she's the mastermind behind the whole Origin shebang, yeah?
Right. Actually, I kinda don't.
Oh, but you're the Queen! How do you not know that?
This is shocking.
Absolute nonsense. I simply cannot believe this.
I don't know how to respond.
Come on, you lot. Rein it in now.
Huh? Hang on. Mio, don't you get to use those Moebius powers?
Well...
Then it should be a snap, right? Pew! We're there! Those clowns were doing it all the time!
Actually,
Go on.
I can't use them right now. The Moebius powers.
What?
I noticed it right after we liberated the castle. I couldn't work out why myself. It was so sudden.
No! Is this why you blew us off saying to ask the Queen ourselves?
Sorry, Uni.
Oh, love.
I suspect it must be Zed.
Huh?
The power of Moebius. It's part of the flow and fabric of the world. What is permitted and what is prohibited is subject to Zed's whims. Even with Origin, not every Moebius knows of his existence.
But I was able to use the Ouroboros powers.
The power you currently wield is, let's say, external to the flow. Even Zed himself cannot grasp what's beyond his reach. Therein is my hope based.
We're still stuck, though. We know where to go, but we're kind of dead in the water here.
How to tackle the vortex, then? Mr. Salmon.
Mr. Salmon was, that Nopon from the city.
Yeah. Recall what he said about a ship that could brave the great sea. Ultimate vessel.
That right. Even vortexing raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as Queen of Boats.
Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
Yeah, he did say that. Something about it being able to take on stormy weather.
Wait, wasn't that a work in progress, though?
I think he might have been drawing up blueprints.
Whatever Mr. Salmon said, he was pretty ardent about it.
Which must mean there might be a way to get there after all. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Finally, our lucky break.
Looks like this place was worth the trip.
Better hurry. I hardly imagine Moebius will stand idly by.
Agreed.
Your Majesty!
Huh?
Thanks a lot. Things are looking up.
Sure.
Right, okay. I think I understand. If you're looking for Samon, he'll be in maintenance, same as usual. I'll send someone to get you. Just head on over.
Many thanks. We'll be outside the Cloud Keep.
You're really just leaving her behind? but it's Nia. I guess they don't know what other function she could provide, I guess. Where'd Nia go? Nia gone. Okay, well, I'm glad everyone remembered what was going on. Sticking it quite on, like, Nia to, like, sort things out, like, seems to have done enough by basically saving everyone's souls in combination with a certain other someone. She's not even here! Well, I'll go run around. Only got stuck a little bit. She might be on the way out, in fact. It's kind of a bit risky to leave her here at this point, is one of the things too.
Back to the city for a bit then.
Yeah. Travis arranged to have us picked up at the entrance.
Kinda need to guard her. You know, keys and all that. I knew that place below us would be a thing, but I didn't realize it would be the Battle Arena in the end. The funny thing is, I probably just walked past and know my luck. That's kind of what I do. I'm still like, haha, I figured out the way for ridiculous chain attack damage. Still quite jazzed about that. Well, she may be down there. Curiosity makes me run places I probably don't need to go. What even is this exactly? I guess it's just the power source to keep the floating stealth island intact. Glad I didn't get damaged in the battle. That would have been bad. Can we re-stealth floating stealth island? That would be a great idea, actually. Just stick the key in again. Turn the ignition. I got no one's actually all that questioning about the whole two walls getting slammed together thing.
The entrance stairs are super long. Hey, that gives me an idea.
You want to do some sprints after?
My God. Well,
Huh? Hear that?
I don't need shaky. Well, I'm coming down here, thanks. It's not appreciated. At all. Well, we're in a new chapter now, so a new chapter means new quests, but... yeah. Probably other stuff to unlock from us continuing on too, though. Is one of the thoughts. No, we don't have any more heroes to unlock. That's for sure. Either way, I'm pretty sure the game would have disabled fast traveling right then. Mysteriously hidden Nia. Where did she go? Right then, back to the city.
I'm just glad the people in the city made it through unscathed.
Me too. It's a huge weight off my mind.
No, should have said that ages ago. Everyone's got new dialogue. Da 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 dee dee dee. That's a really cheerful little tune there. Da 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 dee dee dee. Sure. Literally everyone. You guys are the first outsiders we ever let in. Then came the city relocating. There's a sizable portion of the city folk that had beef with Monica's decisions, but what Vane did was extremely rash. He's a conservative, same as you. Aren't you for keeping things as they are? Don't be under any illusion. I'm not opposing Monica. All I want to do is keep the peace in the city.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Is it now? You know, I've been longing to get out there and see some action. But Monica asked me to stay behind in the city and make sure everyone's safe. She's been so kind to me, so I feel like I owe her that much. Being selected as judge of cook-off was very great honor. Every food had special attraction. Tum-tum of well-rounded with feeling of satisfaction. Oh-ho! I well never do this before. Having very sudden epiphany right now, causing well to doubt self. Well must collect every recipe of each contest into book. There, sweet smell of money and nose holes. All about the money, eh? Rambo doesn't have any new dialogue though. What will happen if you don't beat Moebius and Moebius beats you? Don't worry, we won't lose, I promise. Really? Well, I hope so. Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm sure of it. Hopefully. Gondor said my cooking was pretty tasty. That means I beat her. Yeah, probably. Sure. Came at just the right moment. There's something I wanted to run past you. Really? Why is it? Well, the thing is, I'm going to be a father soon. Nay is pregnant, you see. I'd like it if you would choose a name for the baby. That sounds like a really big deal. Well, I'm open to suggestions. I hope you'll think it through when the fighting's over. So you have to promise to live through it.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Everyone's changed to the end is nigh dialogue, I see, a bit. We got Bruce a lot in order again, so thanks for that. And Gray, did you trust him to do the right thing? Of course, and I trust you too. Everything went according to plan. Whoa, Rosanna's kind of scary. Funny if there was no quest, but of course there should be a little bit more. Ascensions and all.